I'll try and share screen and hopefully this works. Can everybody see the screen?
Yes, we can see.
Alright, thanks. Okay, we'll wait for Kaji to connect audio. Okay, he's connected. Nice to see everybody. Welcome to Conversational English Class Lesson 8. I'm Emmanuel, and today we'll start with an icebreaker game about animals. So, this is an animal, and what you do is you have to guess the animal. I will make the image bigger and bigger until you can see more of the animal. So you can just have a go. Guess what animal is this? Anybody want to have a go?
What animal?
Hassan, what do you say? Hassan, I couldn't hear you.
Magpie.
Macaque.
Magpie. Bye.
Magpie. A magpie. Good try. All right, let's make the picture bigger. All right. Okay, anybody want to guess? Anybody want? Anyone?
The parrot.
Ah, who said parrot? Nice, Sandapan, very good, and Citravel as well. Okay, so the field picture is a parrot. Very colorful. And then behind it you can see the birds of paradise, false birds of paradise plant. If you can recognize. Okay, next animal. Alright, what animal is this?
The elephant.
Elephant.
Aiyo, too fast. Everybody knows. Okay. Yes, it's an elephant. Very easy, yeah, very easy. Okay. So sorry, that's the end of our icebreaker game. So let's get on to I hope you all okay, sorry, I made a mistake. It's not a holiday last week, right? You guys had class. So yeah, welcome to English lesson 8. And last time I taught at English lesson was in lesson 3, and I was sharing about how to make popiah and how to reuse food scraps. If anyone remembers. Alright, give me a thumbs up if you are ready. Or you can do it on your emoji screens. Okay, maybe it's hard to do on a phone. But never mind. Let's continue. Alright, so we'll start with okay, today's topic is about being polite, alright? It's an interesting topic that I also need improvement on. Hello, Mr. Matthew Joseph. Okay. Uncle Matthew Joseph is our one of the organizers. Say hello to him. Hello.
Hi, Manuel. Everything good?
Yes, very good. We just finished the icebreaker game.
Oh, that's fast. Excellent. All right, go ahead. All yours.
So there's a polite. Today is about being polite. So it'll be interesting. We'll see how it goes. There'll be 2 picture times, and we'll do a revision of the what Jacob Bino taught you guys 2 weeks ago as well about talking to supervisors. All right, and finally some thoughts about being polite. And sorry, there's no homework. Yeah. All right, being polite. So I'm learning how to speak more politely in my conversations. Using just a few polite words can make me sound nicer and people will like me better. You don't have to be so polite with your friends, but it is great practice to be polite and it will help us in the future when we are talking to our supervisors. Alright, so we're going to sort out the different parts of our speech. So firstly, the greeting is quite important. It establishes the time, and then we know the salutation as well is quite important too. So does anybody know other greetings other than good morning? Other greetings that you can use? Who wants to have a go? Okay, maybe I will get out of what do you call this presentation mode. Okay, sorry for a while. I will switch to okay, here we go. So our greetings can be good morning, good afternoon, good evening, can be even hello or hi, but they tend to be more informal. So for now, we're sticking to the formal ones. Who wants to have a try? Who else knows any other greetings? Okay, so greetings can be anything about like the day, or it can be just saying hey, hello, yeah, is this nice day today, or something that fills in the conversation before we start addressing the person directly. Okay, so the addressing the person directly is the salutation. So we have sir, ma'am, good afternoon, ma'am, or we could be more informal and say, hey, boss, hey, bro, hey, brother. Okay, these are all ways to greet each other in a very kind of more polite way. Okay, and okay, now we'll move on to the next word. Okay, this is the please word. So this is what I'm very bad at. Okay, whenever I'm at home, I always forget to say please, and it's a very easy word to forget. So that's why I'm gonna kind of stress it around in this presentation. So let's start. All right. So let's have somebody read this out for us. Okay. May I ask Hassan to try from the small words. Hassan, are you able to read out for us the blue box here?
Jareen, can you help out? Can you speak in Tamil to them?
May
I
I
think Hassan is
ask?
unmuted.
Yeah, he has
Hassan
to
actually
unmute.
from Bangladesh, right?
Yes.
He's Hassan. Okay.
Yeah.
The others are Chitravel is there, right?
Yeah. Chitravel and Sundapan.
Yeah, only two Tamil speaking. And
Yes, yes.
Pavesh. Okay.
Parvesh also Bangladesh.
Yeah. So maybe we will, ask them because the way Emmanuel is doing it, it's meant to be interactive. So he will read the question, and then it's good if they can give the answer. If it's too fast, they can ask to repeat the question again slowly, and then they can reply. So that way, there's interaction. Okay? Can you?
Yes. No problem.
Uh,
I'm kind of like so I was just trying to get is Hassan still there? Are you able to try and read out for us the word?
Yes. May I ask what is the job scope for today?
Very good. So I added the blue part, the blue word, may I ask, because it kind of makes the question sound nicer. Okay. Usually you can just start with what is the job scope for today, boss? But you can also add extra words to make it sound more formal. Okay. Thank you very much,
Okay.
Hassan. Now let's give the next example to. Oh, sorry, I forgot the please, right? So you can always add that as well. I will give it a go. May I ask, what is the job scope for today, please? Okay, that kind of sounds a bit weird, but you know, when it's in a formal situation, it's actually quite fine. And it sounds nicer. Okay, now let's have a conversation, alright? So, Hassan, are you able to try this out with Sandapan? So, what happens is that the reply is the supervisor.
Reply.
Alright,
We
this is
hope
the
to finish
supervisor.
We go to finish
10:26.
painting the section of the wall.
Very good. Then what do you say, Hassan? The purple words.
Okay, that sounds great. Thank you very much.
Yes, so what happens is that at the end of it, we always try to have a thank you
Thank.
because it sounds nice, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. Let's ask Citravel, are you able to read out for us this box?
I would like to know
How
how long
long?
will this take to finish?
Yes, that's great. So again, I made the blue words here part of the question. So instead of saying, hey boss, how long will this take to finish? I will add in the word I would like to know. So that kind of makes it slightly more formal. So of course you can use the word please. Alright, so now I will say, I would like to know how long will this take to finish, please? So what would the boss say? Okay, let's see. Let's pair up Citravel with Abu. Abu, would you like to be the supervisor now? Abu, are you there? Or are you Okay, maybe we'll ask Pavesh for now. Kaji, Pavesh, are you
Yes,
there?
sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. This
Okay,
will take 2 hours to finish.
I see. So, Citravel, what would you say? What would you say back to him?
Thanks. I see. That's all. I needed no. Have a nice day.
Yes.
Thanks.
Thanks.
So it's kind of saying thank you, but it's also like caring for the other person, hoping that the other person will have a great day ahead of them. Okay. Now, finally, another example. This time, we don't address the person directly. We just go straight to "excuse me." So it's another way of saying. Let's ask Abu. Are you there, Abu?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, Abu. Why don't you try reading this out first?
Ah, so do you have an umbrella? I could
To borrow.
I
I
could
could.
borrow. Okay,
Yes, that's great.
excuse me. Do you have an umbrella? I could borrow. Huh?
That's great.
Could I
So
could
excuse me.
do
Sorry.
you have excuse me? Do you have a umbrella? Take could you borrow?
Very good. Very good. So I'll repeat it with a please right at the end. So, excuse me, do you have an umbrella I could borrow, please? So,
Okay. Thank you, sir.
yes,
Do
thank
you
you so
have
much.
do you have any umbrella? An umbrella I could borrow. Okay, sir. Understood.
Thank you, thank you. So basically, the excuse me kind of makes the sentence a bit more less intrusive on the person. Like intrusive as in like I'm disrupting what you're doing. It's kind of like I'm apologizing for being saying something to you. So I don't know if this sounds weird to you, but yeah, being polite is a bit weird. Okay, let's continue. So let's ask Citravel, are you able to be the supervisor this time?
Yes, and please don't forget to return to me. Yeah.
Yes, that's it. Okay, what would you say in reply? Abu? Is it Abu? Was it you just now?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So thanks for helping. I really appreciate it.
Yes,
Thanks.
that's great. So finally, this is a bit more familiar. A familiar conversation is when we are talking to friends, and then we can use a bit more um, uh, simple words, right? So, can I? This is a good one. Let's ask let's ask Abu for this as well.
Okay. Can I take another pieces for my friend?
Yes, that's great.
Can I take another piece for my friend?
Yes, that's great. So I'll
Uh,
try again.
uh, please, can I take another piece for my friend?
That's great. That's amazing. Nice. So the
Uh,
reply, let's ask Hassan. Are you there, Hassan?
of course.
All right. And then Abu, you would say back.
Thanks, bro. Thanks.
Okay, so this is a more informal conversation, right? So you can use short forms or you can just call them by name. It's fine. Okay, so informal conversations will use greetings like hey, hi, or good day, and then salutations can be short form bro and boss if the relationship is a boss, and then the relationship, let's see, requests can be can I do
Can
this?
I?
We should try this. It's a more suggestion, and then finally thanks, bro. Yeah, and then for formal conversations, however, it will be more long-winded. Okay, too much to say, but yes, that's how it's like. Good morning, good afternoon, ma'am. Is it possible if I could take out the uh, things so that we can start working on them, or will it be alright if I have a rest now while it is very sunny, it's very hot outside? Would it be alright if I just take a rest and drink some more water? Or I was wondering, yeah, so that's why it sounds a bit weird, but yeah, these are all different constructions you can use to sound more polite. And in the end, when you're saying thank you, you can say, I really appreciate it. I appreciate your support. Have a nice day. Okay, so I'm glad that everybody had a bit of a practice at it. I hope to get back to this afterwards. But for now, it's picture time. Okay, so this is the picture. Does anybody want to have a go at what is happening in this picture?
Conversation. Two
Conversation?
person.
Conversation with
Like fighting.
no opposite player.
Opposite player? Okay, wait
Ah.
conversation with opposite player. Okay, let's see. And then that was Abu, right? Abu, you said that?
Right, sir. I will.
Okay, cool. Let's ask the Travel. What else do you see in the picture? Is there a red shirt and a black shirt? Then who's the other person there?
This is. Come again, sir.
Is this Abu?
Yes.
Master Travel, are you there?
Hello.
Yes. What else do you see in this picture?
Yeah, this guy the football player. He
Football
argue.
player. Okay.
Yeah, maybe this guy the argue the referee lah.
Okay, so it's with the referee, right?
Yeah.
Between referee and opposite player. Okay. All right, and they are
Yeah.
football kind of situation.
Yeah.
Okay, let's ask Sindapan. Now I'll ask a different question. So, what do you think they are talking about?
Maybe that umpire given the instruction to the player going to sit down, take
Yeah,
rest.
giving instructions.
Given the instruction, going to sit down, take the rest.
What do you say? Take the risk. Well, can you repeat? Sorry. Giving instructions.
Maybe the umpire given the instruction to player, that player. I think the player is wrongly playing for the football or something.
Okay, so maybe the player has not been following the rules of the
Rules
game,
and
so that's
regulation,
why.
yes, on the
Yes.
plane.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let's ask Hassan. What do you think the guy on the right? How is he feeling? The referee. He seems to have his hands holding out like this. What does that tell you?
They are both discuss about how to improve their play.
They are difficult to. Sorry, can you repeat?
Both are they, both are them to discuss about how to improve the game. And play.
Interesting. Both of them are discussing about how to improve the game. Okay, so maybe they're discussing about how they can resolve their differences because maybe one of them wants to do something and then the other person is kind of the referee. So he's supposed to keep the game following smoothly according to the rules. So maybe they're discussing how to improve their play to follow the rules. Okay, and then finally, maybe I ask, is Kaji there? Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Yes. Do you want to have a go? How is the guy on the left feeling? What is he looking like? He has his hands on his side like that. What does that tell you about his feelings now?
His feelings now. I think anybody wrongly play.
Yes,
These
he was
two
the player
person,
that played
yeah,
wrongly.
wrongly play. Then discuss like this. How can like this?
So, what do you think he's feeling now? Is he okay
Like
with being?
like angry.
Okay, so he's not happy, right?
Not happy.
A bit frustrated or angry that he is being scolded or being
Sir.
informed that he is not playing according to the rules. Okay, finally, I realized that Halada Meglal has joined us. Hello, Halada. So, we are currently doing pictures and we were asking everybody to have a go at what they think this picture is about. So, some people have said that it's a football and referee is talking to the player in the opposing team, and then maybe the player has not been following rules, so he's being a bit the conversation is getting a bit hot and angry. Some people might be getting angry. Paulada, do you have anything else that you see in this picture? Paulada, are you there? Okay, how about the seats behind? Do you see anybody in the seats behind, Halada? Okay, never mind. So, um, well, the significance of that is that there's nobody watching this game. So it's most likely that either this game is a friend is taking place in COVID times when nobody's allowed to go watch soccer. Either that or
Right,
this game is not real. It's just a fake picture. It's
right,
a
right.
somebody pretending to fight with the referee. Okay. Okay, so basically this picture is about a conflict, okay? So what I wanted to highlight from this picture was that sometimes in conflicts we can get very frustrated or angry, and then the other person also gets a bit flustered, like don't know what to do. It's like
Uh, he,
trying
he,
to reason. Yes, Abu?
the opposite, the red black jersey player tried to calm down him
Sorry, Abu, my connection
because
may not be so good.
the red jersey player is now angry. So he tried to calm down him. Uh, I think that, and in any case, that's why the black jersey player tried to calm down him.
Calm him down. Nice. So
Yeah.
I get what you mean. So one person is slightly angry and the other person is trying to diffuse the situation to make people feel more calm and relaxed so that they don't do
Right,
more
right,
things that don't
right,
follow the
sir.
rules. Nice, that's very good
Right, right.
observation.
Uh,
Okay, so black t-shirt person is trying to calm the red t-shirt player, calm down the red t-shirt player. Okay, then maybe they might come to an agreement afterwards. Yeah, that's what I thought I heard you say, agreement. Okay, let's move on to the next section. So that was the picture. Okay, we'll revise some vocabulary of what you guys learned 2 weeks ago with Jacob Vinu. So this was about conversations at the workplace. So what would you say to your supervisor or manager if following situations? Alright, and I realized that you guys were actually asked to answer the questions yourself. So you actually managed to give your input, and then I think the answers are all here. I didn't know that at first. Okay, I really thought that it was Jacob Bino type out all the answers himself. So I did a bit of editing. So I did some highlighting of different words to show at what points, where is the greeting, where is the salutation, and where is the request, the polite word that follows. Okay, so let's start.
Yes.
Okay, so you can tell, right? The please word is very important, so I added them in everywhere. So I think for this, I will simply just I'll ask people to say it. Is it okay to give a practice? So let's ask Sundapan. Sundapan, are you able to tell us the first question? To repeat for us the first question. Sundapan, are you there? So if your evening transport hasn't arrived, how would you inform your supervisor? Sundapan, would you want to give it a go?
Hello, sir. Good evening. How are you? I need to get back to home. Can you arrange the transport?
Please.
Me.
Yes, that's great. So usually what happens is that the can you is the requesting word. You can also change it to um, is it possible if you can arrange, is it possible to arrange the transport soon? Okay, there's another way of saying it. Or let's ask Citravel for the next one. Are you able to Citravel, are you able to repeat first the next line? Okay, sometimes I feel that the how are you, right? When you say how are you, it sounds a bit weird. But actually, this is a bit of like showing that you care for the other person. You know how the other person is feeling at the end of the day. Maybe he's a bit tired, so you're also like asking him, "Hey, how are you feeling? How's it?" And then after that, you tell him about your situation. My shift has been completed. Are you able to arrange the transport for me soon? All right. Are you able to try that, Citravel? Okay, maybe he's not online. Okay, let's continue. Informing the driver. So the driver tends to be somebody that you're more familiar with. So you can use a bit more informal words. So I see here that some people suggested bro. So I think that's completely fine. Abu, would you like to try repeating?
Yes.
Uh, let's go for the
Hello.
first one.
Okay. Okay. Hello. Good evening. I have been waiting for 30 minutes. Can you please come to the site for pick me?
Ah, that's great. Okay, and I
Uh,
forgot. There's another part to this. I wrote the reply. So let's have conversations. So let's pretend.
uh,
Sundapan, would you want to be the driver now?
uh,
The driver is here.
Uh, so sorry to keep you waiting. I will be there in 5 minutes.
Nice. Okay.
uh, yes. Thank you very much.
Ah, yes, that's great. So, I forgot to add that in, but you can always say thank you at the end. Okay, let's ask
Mm.
Haji. Haji Parvesh, are you able to try the second line? And then we'll have
Yes, sir.
Hassan as the driver this time. Let's go.
Hello, bro. My work is complete and it's get late. I have been waiting for 30 minutes. Are you can are you on the way?
Are you on the way? Means like, are you on the road? Are you driving? Are you gonna be here soon? Okay, let's ask Hassan. I mean, Hassan is the
Hello.
driver.
Hello. So sorry to keep you waiting. I will be there in 5 minutes.
All
Okay,
right,
thank you, bro.
that's great. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Okay, now let's go next one. The third response. Haulada Megla, are you there? Would you like to try the third one? Okay, I think we'll ask. I think we'll ask Abu again. Abu, are you trying? I hear the. Are
Sir,
you agree to try the next one?
yes. Hi, brother. Our work has been completed. We have been waiting for 30 minutes. When will you reach the site, please?
Sunapan, would you like to try the
So
be the
sorry
driver?
to keep you waiting. I will be there in 5 minutes.
Thank
Great,
you. Thank you, brother.
nice. So that was for first question. Now, the second question is about how we can ask for help when we are doing a difficult job. So, as usual, I have highlighted the words. So, green words will be the good morning will be the greetings, and then purple words will be salutation, boss or sir. And then the blue words, some of them I added them in, so they are about how to request for things. So let's ask for Citravel to repeat the first one first. Thanks.
Good morning, boss. Today we need ship the pipes. These are heavy pipes. Is there any equipment we can borrow? Are you able to send two more workers to the site, please?
That's great. Okay, and then there's a reply as well. So let's ask Abu.
Eh, eh, Yes, that is great idea. Thank you for suggesting.
Okay, then Citravel, would you like to try attempt answer? What would you say back to the boss? Okay, I would say back. I'll say something like, um, "Thank you very much, boss. I know that I can always count on you. Because you're counting on the boss to kind of like lighten your workload when you do need. some of support. Okay, next question. Let's ask. Sorry, I didn't give you a chance to say Sitavel. Maybe I'll ask Sundapan to be the worker now, and Sitavel, you wanna be the boss? Sundapan, would you like to repeat the question? Sundapan, are you there? Okay, sorry, maybe we'll move on to Hassan for now. Hassan, would you like to
Okay,
repeat the
sir.
question?
Okay, sir. Good afternoon, boss. I am going to work at height today. I would like to use a ladder, please. And it would be great if I could get one more person to assist me.
Okay, Sundapan, oh sorry, who was this supposed to be the
That's a great idea. Thank
okay.
you for suggesting.
Alright. What would you say back to the boss? Hassan?
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, no problems.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm always happy to I'm happy to sometimes uh it's good for us to give feedback to the boss as well because they will help the boss make the right changes for next time. So I would say no problems, boss. I'm always happy to give you ideas, more new ideas. Okay,
Okay.
let's ask Kaji for the next one.
Yes, sir.
You
Uh,
can
Good
try
evening,
this.
boss. Yeah. Good
Yes.
evening, boss. Today's job escape is difficult. Difficult. Can you arrange additional manpower, please?
Okay, let's ask Abu to be the supervisor.
Oh, yes, Sundarpan, don't worry. I will make a necessary arrangement for you.
That's great.
Brother, no Sundapana.
Oh, sorry.
No
Sorry,
problem.
Parvez.
Uh, Thank you,
Just
Parvez. Thank you,
okay.
Parvez. Don't worry. I will make the necessary arrangement for you.
Thank you, boss. Thank you. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
so I'll ask you guys, do you know what's got sorry, I'll just try and explain a bit. Job scope. So it's like the range of activities we are doing. So the scope is
Uh,
actually like the thing that you look through, you know, in the eye, you scope out the area. So a scope is kind of like you
scope,
you
scope.
look out at the you
It's
look out
difficult.
the area, you can see everywhere
Yeah.
already, then you know
Very
what you're supposed
difficult.
to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So job scope is the range of activities were assigned for us to do. Okay. Next question. Can we ask Citravel and then we'll have Sandapan to be the supervisor.
Hello, sir. Good morning. Today we are going to work in the pump room and we would like to install heavy bump stand. The manpower available now is not sufficient. Can you arrange for one more person to assist us?
So assist us, please.
Please,
Sundapan, here you go.
don't worry. I will make the necessary arrangements. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. And then I'll say like, oh, thank you so much for your understanding, for your consideration. All right, now last question. Thank you so much. We're going so fast. It's already 9 o'clock. Okay, let's go. What if you are unable to work overtime tomorrow? What should you say? Okay, so these were the responses. I have highlighted them as well here. So let's ask Halada, are you there to give a try on the first? You can repeat to us the first sentence here.
Good evening, sir. I am very available today and I will like to
To take a rest.
take a
Yeah. Hello.
Very good, Halada. I could kind of hear that. You're a bit soft. If you can move your microphone closer, that would be great. Um, Tetravel, would you like to be the supervisor?
Yeah. Good, Rachid. That is completely fine. Thank you.
Okay, then finally, Haulada, you can say one of these ones.
Oh, this one. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you so much for you understanding.
Yes, Citravel, that would be the worker would say that back to the supervisor. Sorry, but yes, you that would be the flow of things. So, all right, let's ask another set. Let's go with Kaji and Abu.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So Kaji, you're the
Yes.
worker. Wanna have a go? Let's go.
Okay. Hello, sir. I am unable to work tomorrow as I have an
An appointment.
appointment with doctor.
Yes, with the doctor.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you so much for your understanding. So,
Sorry, I think you are the connection might be not so stable. So um, Abu, I think we
go
may not have
ahead.
heard you
That
just
is
now.
the company fine. That is company complete
Oh,
complete.
yes, we can hear you now.
Yeah.
So
Oh, can wait. Can hear you.
Uh,
yeah, that's great. I can
yeah.
hear you now as well. So
Uh,
you said just now, go ahead, that's fine. You can go and see a doctor, no problems.
uh,
Okay, then what would
go.
you say? What would you say back, Kaji?
I
Uh,
really
uh,
appreciate
I
your
really
support.
appreciate
Thank you,
it.
boss.
That's great.
you are welcome.
Yes, the boss will say you are welcome. Nice. So that's another way to say you are happy with somebody with who is thanking you for something because they realize that it's something that they can thank the person for. Okay, so we are done with this section, but now I'm going to throw a curveball, which means that I'm going to mess things up a bit. Let's see how what happens. What if the answer is no? Yeah, here it says that is completely fine. But what if the supervisor says, no, you may not. There's a lot of work to do and the deadline is near. Okay, let's have ask everybody. What would you guys say back to the supervisor as a follow up? How would you explain to the supervisor? I also kind of prepared my answers as well, but I'm interested to hear what you guys say as well. What would you guys say?
Okay.
Hassan, what would you say?
Yes. Hello, sir. I plan to go the temple tomorrow, and so I am unable to work.
Yes, that's great. But then what happens if the supervisor says, um, we are quite short on manpower tomorrow. We would really appreciate another person. Are you able to? What would you say back to the supervisor? That's what I'm asking for this section.
So the
Anybody want to have a
section,
go?
Okay, son.
it is difficult to me tomorrow attend work.
It is difficult for me if
Tomorrow attend to work.
tomorrow I have to go to work. All
Be,
right.
be, because of my sickness, so I want to go doctor.
Okay, my sickness. I really want to go to the doctor because of my
Oh,
sickness.
sickness.
All right.
Fine.
Who else wants to have a go? Sorry, I didn't pick up. Who was that said just now about the sickness and the doctor?
Uh, for Abul.
Oh, Abu. Okay, cool. And anybody else want to have a go? What would you say to the supervisor? Okay. I
I
think
must
it's sorry.
I must attend for my friend invitation.
A presentation.
Invitation. I must attend for my friend invitation.
I must attend the temple as my friend has invited me.
Yeah.
It's a very special occasion, right? Yes, that kind of idea. Okay, it's a very special occasion. It is a very special occasion. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for your answers. Now I'll have a try. Alright, what I would say is I would try and appeal to the supervisor's concern for our health and well-being, because what happens is that the supervisor is not just concerned with getting the work done. He's also concerned with how his workers are feeling and how his workers are doing. So if we can uh, appeal to that, okay, how I'll say is, I think this treatment is quite necessary for me to continue working. Would you please help me out and allow me to, go for a doctor's appointment tomorrow? Okay, and then if it's about going to the temple, you can say, this really means a lot to me. Can you please respect my freedom of religion? Is that all right? Okay, we'll have go. Anybody else wanna try other ideas of how to say continue talking?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Pavesh. Yes, Kaji.
Yes, sir. Yes. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. I need to tomorrow rest because our body unwell. I feeling unwell.
Cause I'm really feeling unwell. Okay,
Please.
great. So in my response, I kind of wrote that as well. Said that I called it genuinely unwell. That means like I'm not trying to fake it. I'm trying to. I really am feeling something that is gonna affect my work next time. So can you please excuse me? Okay, that's how I could phrase it. Hello, sir. I would need to go tomorrow because I'm really feeling unwell. Okay, very nice. Thank you, Kaji. Anybody else? Halada, would you like to try? What would you say? Or is Jagans? Are you a student or are you?
Sorry, I'm
No, sir, host.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Nice to see you. Okay. Let's move on to the next section. So yes, sometimes we don't get yes. Sometimes we get no. But it's not the end of the world. It's not like it's horrible. It's the end of everything, because these people care for us, and as long as we're able to connect with them on the human level, that means like they are humans, I'm a human. I want to make a connection. I want to get to know you better. They will feel more obliged to help you. Okay, so usually the answer is yes by now, but what if the answer is no again? Okay, so this is another skill that's important to practice. So for me is, what would I do if the person says no? I'll just turn around and walk away. Goodbye. No, 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 of course not. You can't just walk away and say goodbye. It's like a bit rude, okay? So for polite conversation, how I'll end it off, okay? Um, I would say, oh, okay, I understand. Even though it's kind of hard to swallow, because it's something that you must, I mean, like really, it's very difficult for this person. He has orders from his management. He needs to finish the project quickly, so he really cannot help me. Okay, so what will I say? I'll say, thank you for your time. I respect your decision. Okay, but what other ideas do you guys have? What if the person continues to say no? What would you say? To kind of keep the conversation open and going, because sometimes when uh, we don't have this backing out here, then the person feels like we are a bit rude, or we are not so um, I don't know. It's a bit difficult. Sometimes it depends on the situation as well. But when we are nice to the person, sometimes it helps them to change their mind, and then they might help us instead. So how would you reply to the second no, if there was a no? Thunderpan, would you like to try? Okay, looking at the responses here, right? I think most of it is about emphasizing the reason why I really need to go somewhere. So here it could be about um, finding compromises or finding different ways to. Okay, for example, you can say, maybe I can try and delay my doctor's appointment to another day when the deadline is over. Okay, so I could say, um, is it possible to have a day off another time instead? I would like to see the doctor soon. Anybody else want to try? We can use the reason again, like as a special occasion. So how would we emphasize it here? Anybody want to have a try?
Okay, sir. I want to try.
Okay.
Abul, sir. I respect your decision. And would you please arrange another day appointment for me?
Oh, okay. So at the same time as accepting a decision, you can ask the person to play an active role in helping you in another way. Could you please
Could you please make appointment, fixed appointment, doctor another day?
okay, so could you please fix another date for me?
Yeah.
Then where I can go see the doctor. That's another way of saying it, where I can go see the doctor. All right, very
Right.
good. Thank you, Abu. So usually at this point it's like the person has said so many no's and it's quite difficult to negotiate. So it's really good to have these kind of like phrases like I respect your decision or thank you for your consideration, because sometimes it helps the other person to feel better about helping you. So it's just about like the mini feelings we might have, the tiny feelings we might have at a certain conversation time. So it's a bit weird. Okay. Anybody else wanna have a try? What would you say?
Sir, yes, sir, I want to try different way.
Yes, Haji?
Yes. So, hello, boss. Yeah, I want to, I want to rest tomorrow. I want to rest tomorrow
I would
because,
like to rest.
yeah, I would like to rest tomorrow because my body really very tired. So I can try harder next tomorrow for you. Finish this job.
Very good. So this is a bit of a compromise, right? So instead
Yeah.
of
Thank.
just
Yes.
okay, thanks. And then you say thank you. I can try harder for
Next
my
tomorrow.
body is very here. I can try
Yeah.
harder for the next assignment.
Nah.
So I would like to rest tomorrow because my very is very tired. Okay, so I wrote time. It's very tired. I can try. I will do my best on the next assignment.
Awesome.
Okay, but sometimes it's good to also pace ourselves. So even though we say we will try to do our best, we also don't go all out because we don't want to really hurt anything. After resting a while, you rest a nice rest, but then afterwards you get into work again and just it's too exciting already, and then you might injure something else. Yeah. Sorry, am I talking too fast? I sometimes talk too fast. Okay, I'll do my best for the next assignment. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Kachi. That was a very good, interesting way of thinking. Anybody else want to have a go? Okay, I think we're all done. So, uh, you can always thank the person for their time because they are also have other things to do. So when you're talking to them, they're actually giving you a bit of their respect and their time. So it's always okay to thank people for their time. It's like something. Okay, picture time. So this is a very weird picture, right? I just found this off internet, and then I thought we can always talk about it. It's about people shaking hands. Okay, so let's ask different people. Abu, what would you say the person is shaking hands? What are they shaking hands about?
So, siya lah.
A street?
Actually, it's this on a rubbish bin, right?
Yes. It kind of looks like not a real person, right?
Looks like not real one. This one the dummy.
Army? What do you say, Army? Sorry, so the person is shaking
Oh,
hands with a
dummy,
rubbish.
dummy. Right, this a dummy.
Oh, dummy. Okay. Very cool. So, anybody else want to have a go? What does the person look like he's shaking hands with? Okay, a dummy is a fake human or a prosthetic kind of
Fake, the fake,
yes.
fake, sir.
Who else wants to try? Let's ask Sundapan. What is the person shaking hands with?
I think this guy
Disguise?
appreciate him and thank you for your good job. Uh, he is super gossiping guy, the killing work guy, the guy. Third one.
Okay, sorry, I think the connection broke just now, but if you can repeat the last few words that you said, what do you think? Okay, sorry, so after you said thank you for your good job, what does the rubbish bin say back to the person? You're gonna say something about it, right? I think that. Okay, I didn't follow your line of thought, but never mind. You can always okay, try it later. I have some thoughts to throw at you guys as well. So you can see the pathway behind the person is quite full of leaves, right? You can see all the leaves on the ground. So what does this tell you about the place?
The situation, people throw rubbish, then maybe clear hand. This rubbish bin there had some cloth.
Okay, Hassan. So you're saying that the leaves on the floor are kind of like the rubbish that needs to be cleaned up, right? So
Yes.
when he's shaking the hand, it might be more of a sarcastic way of saying, "Oh, you've done a great job," but actually he's not done a great job because there are a lot of rubbish on the floor.
Yes.
Is that what you're trying to say? Okay. The other thing about this rubbish bin is that actually I think the rubbish bin has a purpose because you can see the sticks and the bag with the probably with more leaves inside. So the person, however, is what is he wearing? Anybody want to try? What's the person wearing?
he wear a can clothes,
Fine clothes, is it?
can clothes, can clothes, can clothes, can
Camp.
clothes.
Okay. What do you mean by camp clothes? That means they are worn in
And gloves.
hand gloves. Oh, sorry. Okay, hand gloves.
Can gloves.
Thanks for that. So, yes, the gloves are actually to protect the cleaning worker from the different bacteria or different dirty things that he might touch. So it's part of the vehicle. I think it's a vehicle because you can see the tire underneath it as well here. So yeah, actually I can annotate.
I think I ought to share something. Sir.
Yes, go ahead.
These hand gloves, he now want to use these two hand gloves. Now he want to use. He do work. I think just hanging the hand gloves this side, working before.
Oh, okay. So he wants to use the hand gloves. So he's pulling the
Yeah,
hand
then
gloves out.
cleaning the thing, everything maybe.
Because how I see the hand gloves is the hand gloves look quite dirty already. So
Just
it
like
stays there all the time.
hanging this side.
Okay, so if they are hanging around, the hand gloves are hanging there
Yeah.
to work. But
Then when he use just bring this.
when he uses the sorry,
When he use the hand gloves, he just bring from here.
Okay, so after he uses the gloves, he can throw them back in the dustbin, which is nearby.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, very good. So basically, the picture is about um, somebody is I kind of gather that he's not a cleaner because he's wearing black, all black, and usually cleaners don't wear all black. It's only those people that are in suits, businessmen, that will walk around wearing those things. So he's saying thank you to the cleaner who is not present,
Oh,
but the cleaner is symbolized, or the cleaner is embodied in this cleaning machine, the one that the cleaner uses. So even though the sidewalk is still slightly dirty with the different leaves, there is a bit of reconciliation between the cleaner and the walker, the person that walks on the street. So this might be a very nice interpretation, but there are other ways to think of this picture, and they're all depends on how you see it. Yeah. Okay, so a bit of reconciliation. So the idea is um, when we say nice things to other people and we're able to agree about things, and then that helps us to connect better with the other person, and then they might be more helpful, or we might be able to help them, and then they can help us at the same time. Yes. Finally, some thoughts. We're nearing the end of the lesson. Sorry, we might shoot a bit over time, but it's great to use words that sound polite. However, our thoughts must be polite too. So this means we care for the person we talk to. Okay, so a bit of explanation is we can sound nice, but inside we are not nice to the other person. So whether how we tone a voice or by our actions, they might not show the same politeness as our English, which is very good. But our English, even though it's very good, the things that we do or say is not good. So that's why our thoughts are very important to be good as well. Good intentions. Anybody has any ideas, opinions? Can always tell me.
good
Okay.
intention.
And then also it's good to know how to say a lot of nice words. However, it's also sometimes good to keep quiet. That means like you let the other person talk, and then you understand how the person is feeling. So listening gives us time to think, and then when we speak, we can be more clearer and forceful because we take the time to process what the person says and then say it back to them in a way that affects them. Yeah, that makes an impact. So sometimes it's better to say less, but when you say less, you can mean more by saying less. Okay. And finally, it's good to have emotional backup, which means that um, you don't have to just talk to the supervisor all the time. You can always talk to your friends about your problems. You can talk to your family about your problems because they are the ones that we know that they understand and love us, and that's why we are able to find support in these people, even though our workplace relationships may not be the best, but um, we can always find support in our friends and our communities. Anybody has any you guys do call home, right? That means every week or every month, do you guys talk to your family or talk to your friends back in your home country? Yeah, so um, when I was overseas last time, I had to we would call back to our extended family so that we check up that they are fine, and then yes, that's how we keep in contact and then share any problems, and then they can talk to us about it. Yep. So this is a good way to keep emotionally grounded and emotionally strong. So being emotionally strong doesn't mean that we don't cry or we don't laugh. We are very like say nothing. No, actually, being emotionally strong is knowing how to engage with the emotions and also to um, know how to address the different solutions, the things behind the emotion. So it's not emotion you address, it's the thing behind it. what makes us angry, what makes us happy, what makes us sad. These are the behind the root cause. Yes, that's right. The root cause. You have to find ways to make compromise or make adjustments to our life so that we can uh, be more emotionally healthy. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Sorry if I talked too fast the whole time, but see you next time. Stay safe.